Lost. That twister ripped through the valley from the southwest to the northeast, taking out everything in its path. And a year later, you can see many of the homes are rebuilt, but it's the loss of trees through the valley that serves as a daily reminder of that tragic night.
All this was trees. We had trees right here you couldn't see coming from Cherokee Valley Road.
Samantha Oliverio's view from a rebuilt Cherokee Valley home is wide open and spectacular, yet so haunting. Used to be she couldn't see the neighbors' homes, now rebuilt for the trees. And all that's left are snapped trunks and piles of dead wood laying around. An ugly reminder of what happened 1 year ago.
Could you imagine being buried alive?
That's what the tornado did to Oliverio and her two children, Jacob and Abigail. Just before it sliced through Cherokee Valley, they went down to the basement and huddled up on a couch. Oliverio's cousin, Holly Ritas, was there too with her daughter, Ava. Holly snapped this picture of Jacob and Abigail. It was the last thing she did before the house came crashing down.
She was 2 feet behind me, and I listened to her take her last breath. And her daughter was probably about 5 feet behind me, and she was so strong. She was just fighting her way out of there, and every time she would kick, I would feel stones or blocks or whatever fall on top of us, and she was a fighter.
Everyone was trapped under the rubble for more than 3 hours. Oliverio didn't know if anyone would find them. All she heard outside was dogs barking and sirens in the distance. Finally, she heard her father-in-law outside, who started digging in the rubble.
The second he stood on our concrete slab down there, he hollered my name. And I hadn't heard a voice all night. I heard dogs barking, I heard sirens, and he said, "Sam."
Oliverio and her family are among the lucky ones in the neighborhood. Next door, there's an empty slab where the Black family home used to be. They all lost their lives.
It breaks my heart, and I regret every day not going and talking to him and introducing myself, or, I don't think I've ever spoke 2 words to him.
So every day when Oliverio looks out her window or stands on her porch, the wide open expanse still haunts her.
Depressing. It just reminds you every day of what happened and what you went through.
It's often said time heals all wounds, but it's going to take decades for this landscape here to heal and for a lot of the memories to heal as well. We're live in Catoosa County. John Pless, News Channel 9.
So moving. Thanks, John.